Setting the context of Julius Caesar's era involves understanding the socio-political and cultural backdrop of ancient Rome during Julius Caesar's life. It is crucial to comprehend the events leading up to his assassination and its broader implications. The era, marked by intense political strife and social upheaval, set the stage for Caesar's rise to power and eventual assassination, a defining moment in history that transitioned Rome from republic to empire. Julius Caesar lived during a time when the Roman Republic was fraught with internal divisions. The Republic struggled with corruption, economic inequality, and power struggles between the Senate and powerful generals. This context is significant to our main topic because it explains why Caesar, initially seen as a savior by the Roman populace, became a contentious figure among the political elite. His ability to capitalize on Rome's instabilities allowed him to gain unprecedented power, culminating in his appointment as dictator for life. Two specific examples highlight the era's influence on Caesar's life. First, the Roman conquests, notably in Gaul, increased Caesar's military prestige and wealth, enabling him to challenge the Senate's authority. Second, the formation of the First Triumvirate, an informal alliance with Pompey and Crassus, showcases the era's political maneuvering, allowing Caesar to secure his consulship and subsequent military command. Historians like Suetonius and Plutarch offer opinions that emphasize the era's critical role in shaping Caesar's ambitions and actions. They suggest the atmosphere of decay and reform thrust him into a position where drastic measures seem necessary. However, this perspective is challenged by those who argue that Caesar's ambition and disregard for republican traditions were the primary catalyst for his actions and his assassination. Controversies arise over whether the fall of the Republic was inevitable due to structural issues or accelerated by individual ambitions like Caesar's. Some view Caesar as a reformer unjustly murdered, while others see him as a tyrant who dismantled the Republic's values. These debates offer a nuanced understanding of his era. Setting the context of Caesar's era helps in grasping not only the immediate factors that led to his assassination, but also its long-term impact, influencing Rome's transition to empire and altering the course of Western history. This understanding connects the broader themes of power, reform, and consequence that are pivotal in discussing Caesar's life and legacy. Julius Caesar's rise marked a pivotal chapter in Roman history, outlining his journey from humble beginnings to becoming a central figure in the Roman political arena. Born on July 12, 100 BCE into the patrician Julii family, Caesar's early life was molded by the political upheavals of Rome. Despite his noble lineage, Caesar's family was neither particularly wealthy nor influential, which forced him to rely on his ingenuity and ambition to navigate the complex Roman political ladder. Caesar's significance lies in how his early life and political career shaped his eventual role as a catalyst for transformative events in Roman history. His meteoric rise is marked by strategic alliances, such as his involvement with the political First Triumvirate alongside Pompey and Crassus, and significant military campaigns, particularly in Gaul, which solidified his status as a formidable general and leader. These endeavors expanded Rome's territories and increased Caesar's wealth and influence, setting the stage for his later controversial seizure of power. One example of Caesar's political acumen is his election as Pontifex Maximus in 63 BCE, a significant religious and political position that gave him insight into Rome's socio-political fabric. Another instance is his crossing of the Rubicon River in 49 BCE, an act of defiance against the Senate that triggered a civil war, showcasing his willingness to break norms for personal and political gain. Opinions about Caesar's rise are mixed. While some historians laud him as a brilliant strategist who worked to end the inefficiencies of the Roman Republic, others criticize his methods as dictatorial and self-serving. The challenges and controversies surrounding Caesar's rise are rooted in his accumulation of power, which many senators viewed as a threat to Rome's republican ideals. His appointment as dictator perpetuo, or dictator for life, exemplified the fear of returning to monarchical rule, igniting debates on his intentions and legacy. Caesar's ascent is intrinsically linked to his assassination, as it highlights the tensions and disparities his authoritarian rule introduced. The rapid centralization of power under Caesar set the stage for his demise, revealing the deep divisions within Roman society and politics. Thus, his rise influenced the events leading to his assassination and underscored the transformative shift from republic to empire, marking a turning point in history that would shape the trajectory of Roman governance for centuries. Julius Caesar's consolidation of power through his military campaigns and subsequent dictatorship marked a pivotal chapter in Roman history. This concept embodies the process by which Caesar, a military general of unmatched acumen, leveraged his success on the battlefield to amass unprecedented political power, ultimately leading to his appointment as dictator for life. This consolidation was not merely a personal triumph for Caesar, but a crucial turning point that shifted Rome from a republic to the threshold of an imperial system. Caesar's military exploits are central to understanding his rise. His conquest of Gaul between 58 and 50 BCE expanded Rome's territory and significantly boosted his political capital. Victories in battles like those at Alesia demonstrated his strategic brilliance and won him the unwavering loyalty of his legions. This loyalty was instrumental when Caesar crossed the Rubicon River in 49 BCE, defying the Roman Senate and igniting a civil war. This bold move underscored his willingness to challenge republican norms and was a critical prelude to his declaration as dictator. By centralizing power, Caesar implemented reforms that had long-lasting impacts, such as the introduction of the Julian calendar and the reorganization of debt, which stabilized the Roman economy. However, Caesar's path to power was fraught with controversies. His accumulation of titles and honors, perceived as monarchical, alarmed the senatorial elites. Critics argue that his unilateral control eroded republican values, creating tensions that culminated in his assassination in 44 BCE. Supporters of Caesar might argue that his dictatorship was necessary to bring stability to Rome, which had been plagued by internal strife and corruption. His reforms, they claim, laid the groundwork for the subsequent Pax Romana. On the other hand, detractors view his rise as the beginning of the end for the Roman Republic, criticizing his concentration of power as tyrannical, a perspective that led to his dramatic assassination, intended to restore republican governance. The consolidation of power highlights Caesar's individual capabilities and connects with broader themes of political evolution and historical transformation. It catalyzed the Roman Empire's subsequent formation under Augustus, who learned from Caesar's experience to establish a more sustainable form of autocratic rule. In essence, Caesar's life and assassination represent a microcosm of the eternal struggle between power centralization and democratic ideals, reflecting a timeless dialogue on governance still relevant today. The phrase "the Ides of March" refers to March 15th in the Roman calendar, a date that became infamous due to the assassination of Julius Caesar in 44 BCE. It symbolizes a pivotal moment in ancient Roman history and in transforming the Roman Republic into the Roman Empire. The events leading to this fateful day were crucial, rooted in political tensions, personal rivalries, and the quest for power. The significance of the Ides of March in the broader context of Julius Caesar's life and assassination lies in its role as a turning point that dramatically altered the course of Roman history. Caesar's rise to power, characterized by his military conquests and political maneuvers, had generated envy and fear among the Roman Senate and other political figures who saw him as a threat to the Republic's traditions. His appointment as dictator perpetuo, dictator for life, only exacerbated these fears, as many Romans believed it heralded the end of the Republic and the dawn of a tyrannical monarchy. Two notable examples that illustrate the events leading to the assassination include Caesar's controversial crossing of the Rubicon River in 49 BCE, which effectively declared war against the Senate and initiated a civil war. This bold act marked a significant breach of Roman law and set the stage for his later dominance. Another key development was the conspiracy led by Senators Brutus and Cassius, who, motivated to restore the Republic and prevent what they perceived as Caesar's tyrannical rule, orchestrated his assassination. While many contemporaries and historians view Caesar's assassination as a necessary action to protect the Republic, others argue that it unleashed even greater chaos and conflict. The power vacuum left by his death led to another series of civil wars, culminating in the rise of Caesar's adopted heir, Octavian, later Augustus, who established the Roman Empire and became its first emperor, effectively ending the Republic. Challenges and controversies surround the interpretation of the Ides of March. Some see it as the noble defense of a free state against dictatorial rule, while others recognize the unintended consequences that resulted in the loss of Republican ideals altogether. Furthermore, the event highlights the complexities of political power, ambition, and the sometimes disastrous outcomes of radical actions. The Ides of March connects intrinsically to the broader narrative of Julius Caesar's life by underscoring the delicate balance between power and principle that defined his era and set the stage for the future transformation of Rome. What do you think about Caesar's assassination? Was it a necessary act to save the Republic, or a tragic mistake that sealed its fate? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't miss our next video and subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories from history.